Impacted by the pandemic, UMass Amherst furloughing 850 employees come September 13th. This in the wake of what the school's chancellor calls one of the greatest financial challenges in their entire 157-year history.
School officials say it's mostly dining and custodial employees who will be affected. Western Mass News reporter Audrey Russo joins us live with the details. Audrey?
Right now, the school is projecting nearly a $169 million operating loss. However, the union representing the furloughed employees claims that both the Commonwealth and the UMass system are sitting on, quote, mountains of cash and refusing to help them.
We don't want to lay the people off permanently, but we need to take action given the size of the budget deficit.
850 UMass Amherst employees, most of them full-time, will be placed on extended furlough effective September 13th. Campus spokesperson Ed Blagazewski says others will have hours cut, all in an effort to alleviate a near $169 million operating loss caused by COVID-19. In correspondence obtained by Western Mass News, the president of AFSCME Local 1776 says furloughs will affect roughly 780 of their members. The union represents dining, residence hall, and custodial staff. Leanne Robinson said in part, quote, despite efforts of all the UMass unions to negotiate alternative cost-saving measures, the university refused to consider anything other than furloughing people off. Blagazewski tells Western Mass News they cannot pay people for work that doesn't exist.
If there is a greatly reduced number of students, we're not feeding as many students. If we're not housing many students, we don't have the jobs related to supporting those students.
In the letter to union members, Robinson also said, quote, we were told that if we did not accept temporary furloughs, our members would be laid off and lose all benefits. Under the extended furlough, Blagazewski says employees will be able to keep their health insurance, and it prevents a more permanent staff reduction from being made in case the COVID-19 pandemic improves.
We wanted to do an extended furlough and get through this semester with the hope that we'll have jobs for people if things improve in the spring.
Blagazewski says the furloughs follow an early retirement program, cuts to discretionary spending, and a hiring freeze. And the workforce is only going to shrink further in coming weeks. UMass Amherst Chancellor Kumble Subbaswamy wrote in a statement that permanent layoffs can be expected, saying they'll, in part, quote, likely impact approximately 450 additional campus employees.
Being in this position is not what anybody wanted.
Now, even with this furlough action, UMass employees say that they still have a more than $20 million gap in their budget. Now, when the campus does resume normal operation, Blagazewski tells me they'll have a smooth rehiring process for any employees who wish to come back. Reporting live, Audrey Russo for Western Mass News.